Hi everyone, I'm Ava, and welcome back to Your Financial Journey. On this channel, we often talk about the best way to grow your wealth while you're still young. And today, we're going to discuss a particularly useful account for getting ahead for retirement, right from the beginning. A Roth IRA, or more specifically, a Roth IRA for kids if you're under 18, lets your savings grow tax-free, meaning your money will grow much more, and maybe best of all, you may have to pay no taxes when you withdraw. However, there's always a catch, and in this case, there are income limits as well as a maximum amount you can contribute to your Roth IRA every year. So it's important to get started as soon as you can. So today, that's what we'll be covering: what a Roth IRA for kids is, how much you can earn with a Roth IRA, and how to open a Roth IRA for kids at Fidelity. Let's get started. What is a Roth IRA for kids? Like I mentioned, a normal Roth IRA is a retirement account that you contribute after-tax earnings to, meaning you've already paid income tax on it. Generally, you can invest in things like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and the like. And because you've already paid taxes on the money you contributed, anything you earn in your Roth IRA is in tax, and any amount you withdraw from your Roth IRA is also tax-free as long as you've had the account open for at least 5 years. And you're older than 59 and a half. If these two conditions are not met, you may have to pay taxes and penalties on earnings in your Roth IRA, except under specific circumstances. Roth IRA contributions, though, can be withdrawn at any time tax-free and penalty-free. However, there are conditions and limits on how much you can contribute to your Roth IRA. In 2026, your modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI, has to be under $153,000 for single filers, or under $242,000 for joint filers to make the full Roth IRA contribution. That maximum contribution is $7,500 if you're under age 50 and $8,600 if you're age 50 or older. Because of these limits, getting started early so that you can contribute more is crucial. And luckily, you can do that if you're under 18 as well. A parent or guardian needs to open the account for their minor and manage it until they turn 18, or in some states, an older age like 21 or 25, at which point the minor, who the account was open for, will have full control of the account. Even before they have full control of the account, though, kids and teens can start putting money into their Roth IRA for kids. That's especially beneficial when you're young, because you'll generally earn less money and be in a lower tax bracket when you first invest your money, rather than when you withdraw it. That, in turn, can save you from having to give up a significant amount of your Roth IRA earnings towards income taxes, letting you use more of it in retirement. It's important to note, though, that unlike some other accounts, the money you can contribute to your Roth IRA is limited to money earned as income. That means you can't just put extra pocket money in your Roth IRA. You'll have to contribute money earned from a job like babysitting, dog walking, being a lifeguard, or the like. Basically, any income that you've declared to the IRS. For most teens and kids, that money will be less than the $7,500 annual limit, and it might even seem pointless to be saving for retirement so early on in life. But saving even small amounts now will help, because when it comes to investing, the earlier you start, the better, which we'll be taking a look at in the next part of today's video. How much can you earn with a Roth IRA? Let's use an easy example to show how much your money could grow in a Roth IRA. Say that you put $1,000 into your Roth IRA at age 16, and invest that money into the S&P 500, a broad stock index that tracks 500 of the largest U.S. companies, after which you contribute no additional money to your Roth IRA. Assuming the historical 7% average inflation-adjusted return, with compound interest, those original $1,000 could grow to over $21,000 by the time you're 60. That's thanks to the power of compound interest. And if you want to learn more about how compound interest can help you grow your wealth, check out this video here. But the point is that the earlier you get started, the more time your money will have to grow, and the more you'll end up with when you're ready to retire. Even if you don't max out your Roth IRA contribution, adding small amounts will help you later on. What's important is putting money into your Roth IRA regularly, and if it's possible, opening up an account as soon as possible. There are countless brokerages that let you open up a Roth IRA for kids, and for all of them, the parent or guardian setting up the Roth IRA will need their own account too. Personally, my siblings and I all have Roth IRAs at Fidelity, so that's what I'll be walking you through now. How to open a Roth IRA for kids at Fidelity. So, here I am on the Roth IRA for Kids page on Fidelity's website, which I've linked for you in the description below. I'll click on Get Started, which will take me to this page. Like I mentioned, to open up a Roth IRA for kids, I'll need a Fidelity account for an adult first. I'll use my mom's account, so I'll click yes. But if I didn't have an adult with an account at Fidelity already, I would click on no and follow the steps there to open up a new account. After I click on yes, this text will appear, outlining the steps I'll need to follow to open up the Roth IRA, logging into my account, filling in the application with information, and beginning the process of transferring money into my account. I'll click next to get to the next step, which is logging into my existing Fidelity account, which for this tutorial is my mom's. I'll have my mom enter her username, type in her password, and if she wants, select this box to remember her password for the next time she logs in. Then it goes back to me, and I'll select log in, taking me to this page where I'll fill out the information for the minor or me. So in this case, I'll enter my first name, my middle name, my last name, and my social security number. Then I'll scroll down and enter my date of birth. Next, I'll select whether I'm a US citizen or not, to which the answer in this case is yes. I'll select the account opener's relationship to me, parent, because again, this is my mom's account. I'll also choose my UGMA or UTMA statute state, which can be either the transferor's, custodian's, or my state of residence, or the state where the custodial property is located. As Fidelity notes, the selected state will determine the age at which a designated child or beneficiary is legally able to take full control of the account. In most states, this age is 18, but in some states it's older, such as 21 or even 25. The UGMA or UTMA statute state may or may not be the same as where the minor lives, which is the next thing I'll scroll down to answer. My residential address is already listed here, and Fidelity asks me if this is the correct address. If so, I can click yes, and if not, I can click no to change it. Once I'm done, I'll click next to get to this page, where I'll take a moment to review and confirm the information. I'll scroll down and make sure my personal information and my mom's is correct here, and that my employment information is correct down here. Then I'll scroll down once more and check that my information is correct as well. My name, social security number, date of birth, US citizenship status, relationship to the account opener, UGMA or UTMA statute state, and residential address. Then I'll move on to the important documents and confirmation section. I'll click on each of these agreements or disclosures to open up and carefully read through the document it links to. After I've done that, I'll read this text here to understand what I'm accepting by clicking Open Account. Then I'll actually click on the Open Account button. And now, the Roth IRA for Kids is set up. At this point, I can choose to exit and simply transfer money later, or I can do so now by clicking on this Transfer Your Money button. I'll leave it here and exit for this tutorial, but it's definitely a good idea to start transferring money into this Roth IRA as early as possible. As we saw before, the earlier you start investing, the further ahead you'll be later on. Are you opening a Roth IRA for kids on Fidelity? Or do you have one somewhere else? Drop a comment below to let us know. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And check out this video here for some more millionaire money habits that our parents taught us growing up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.